very much for joining us on this beautiful May 14th Thursday. A couple days ago when we were looking at this site, thinking about today, it was 50-mile-an-hour winds and raining. So I'm glad that the weather gods have cooperated with us today. I'm very, very excited to welcome you all today for the groundbreaking for AnC Bio Vermont. For the last 8 years, economic development has been a very energetic and active machine here in the Northeast Kingdom. Our focus has been largely in the travel and tourism industry, with special emphasis at JPEAK, and over those last half dozen years or so, we've had the opportunity to raise millions of dollars to employ thousands of people in our community. But as you all know, the brand of Vermont is more than travel and tourism. It's education, it's agriculture, it's manufacturing. It is the team economy that is so much a part of the soul of this state. This project is an outstanding example of collaboration between private business, technology, and education. I'm incredibly proud of the team that we have put together to make this project a reality and to bring it to the point of construction. And in 16 months from now, we will have a ribbon cutting ceremony that will show off one of the most impressive technology buildings in all of Vermont, and to be quite honest with you, in anywhere in the United States. This is not just an ordinary technology project. The bioscience industry is the fastest growing industry in the world. It's the fastest growing industry in the world. Every continent in the world is seeing the benefits and the market demand of bioscience. So we are at the right place, at the right time, with the right technology, with the right team. I'm very pleased that we have such outstanding scientific leaders as Dr. Ike Lee with our organization. Ike is President and CEO of AnC Bio. I'm going to ask him to take a few moments and share with you his perspective on the technology that will emanate from this facility. And I'm very pleased to welcome Dr. Ike Lee.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this beautiful day as we start our first big step toward doing the business in stem cell technology and biomedical device development. As the world regulatory agencies now clearing the stem cell technologies to be used for the human beings, including US FDA, many companies are now looking for manufacturing facilities as the one which we are going to build. So what AnC Bio Vermont is trying to do is to put ourselves in the middle of this worldwide demand, along with the community, along with the state of the Vermont. So what we are trying to is to bring this beautiful facility to be at the center of the next technology development in medicine. So we are all proud of that. And one thing I would like to promise you is that in the business terms, we will prevail to continue this leadership. There is a word that so-called blue ocean strategy, which means doing business where there is no competition at all. We are creating the blue ocean in this area. The lake, Mont Premago, we will turn into blue ocean. The Green Mountains, we will turn into blue ocean. But don't worry about it, it's all virtual. And at the same time, as the St. Mary's Catholic Church looking upon us, we will not do any unethical thing either. We will only do the ethical things which only the community allow us to do. So therefore, please continue your support, interest, and advices so that we can prevail. Thank you.
I thank you very much. We're very proud of the medical devices we'll be creating, very proud of the stem cell technologies that are going to be developed and distributed. We're also extremely proud of the clean room development that will be part of this. We have 3 distinctive business lines, all of which are going to be successful, all of which are going to benefit from the quality of this facility. I mentioned to you, this is not just another project. It's a special project. It's not just another building either. For the last several years, the design and development of this building has been undergoing a team effort to create and design. It's not a box. It is an incredibly intricate and sophisticated facility that we've had great support in creating. I'm very pleased to introduce Bob Brown Peterson, President of AnC Pharma Plant, architects and designers of this facility, to share with you a little bit about what is unique and special about this building that we are breaking ground on today. Bob?
Thank you very much. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for participating here today. This great event, the groundbreak of a biotech facility in Vermont. I'm at least very honored to be here and be part of this. I would like to thank you, AnC Bio, and a special thank to the Korean friends for a very good cooperation during the development of the design of this facility. Dr. Ike Lee, Dr. Jiang, it's been a true pleasure of working with you and your team. I also want to thank our partner, PCM, for contributing and adding a lot of value to the solution for this design. So AnC Pharma Plant, it's an international engineering company that is focused on one thing and one thing only, and that is what we call pharma engineering, all what that entails. We were born out of the industry, born out of pharma, and it is in our DNA, and it's a passion we live with, being part of this. So what I want to say is that the purpose of the designs we are making, it does matter to us. And it does matter to our people. So the mission we have in life, that is to help pharmaceutical companies like AnC Bio to bring products to market. And we are doing that by providing flexible and compliant solutions that will also meet the requirements of tomorrow. So we have, in close cooperation with AnC Bio and PCM, developed the engineering design for this great facility. It's a design that meets all the functional requirements that our customer, our client AnC Bio has defined, as well as all the other regulatory requirements that is needed to build such a facility. So this project as was already said, started some years ago, back in the spring of 2013. And since then, more than 50 people have contributed to the development of the conceptual design, the basic engineering, all the way to the nuts and the bolts where we are today, being the detailed design. The design of this state-of-the-art, high-technology facility. And we are, as a company, very proud to be part of this kind of project. It is a kind of project that matters to Vermont, it matters to the US, and it matters to the world. So think about it. This facility will improve the lives of people. That makes something for me. And I know I'm working on a project that will improve the lives of people. And it does that by promising artificial organs and by committing to the research in stem cells in order to deliver personalized treatment. And this is, as was already alluded to by Dr. Ike Lee, that is the future in order to provide efficient treatment to people. Besides that, it will create a lot of good and productive technology jobs for the people of Vermont. So where are we today? The design is done. We have scrutinized it with a lot of help from our partner PCM and from AnC Bio. So now it's about bringing this design into reality. And that is, for me as an engineer, probably the most exciting time, because now it's drawings. We're going to bring it to steel and concrete and mortar and pipes and clean rooms. So next phase, and that's what we're about to kick off today, is to construct the facility. And when that is done, then we have to go through commissioning to make sure that all the functionality that we defined is being met, and that this facility will meet good engineering practice. That the facility will live up to requirements like health and safety and environment requirements. But it doesn't stop there with a facility like this, because we also need to validate it. Because this is a biotech facility, meaning that it has to live up to FDA GMP requirements, meaning good manufacturing practice. And we want to make sure that the FDA, they actually will approve this facility. Last but not least, training of staff. It's not only a matter of being able to operate the facility, but in order to be able to obtain an FDA approval of such a facility, you need to have well-trained staff, documented that they are able to operate the facility and that they are able to actually answer the questions by the FDA inspectors. So thank you very much, everyone. We are excited to move on in this project, and I'm looking forward to the next phase.
Bob, thank you very much. He alluded to the intricacy and the quality of the facility. At the conclusion of his remarks, he mentioned people. And all of the efforts that we as a company have undertaken over the last half-dozen+ years has been directed at meeting the needs and development of our community. As I said, many of these positions and jobs have been in the hospitality world. This is a technology world that we are embracing now. And the jobs that are going to be created as a result of this effort will be hundreds in the making, many more hundreds indirectly, and will provide job opportunities for residents of Vermont and the region for years to come. I've been asked many times, what kind of jobs will there be? Where will people come from? Well, we've consistently shared that about a third of them will be manufacturing and operation. Another third will be technology that will require some degree certification. And another third will represent high-end master's and PhD level personnel. A wide range of technology backgrounds, high-quality jobs, year-round, with families, children, school system involvement, healthcare needs, real economic energy that will inject a tremendous outcome for our community. The relationship we have as an organization here with our schools, be them the high school and career center, our community college, our University of Vermont, and the other universities in the region, are critically important to the success of this project. I want to recognize Eileen Aluzzi is here, head of our Career Center. Eileen, thank you for being with us. She's developing curriculums at the Career Center specifically for the needs of this project. I want to also recognize Dr. John Evans. John, thank you for being here. Dr. Weiss, you're also here from the University of Vermont. They have been collaborating with our team for years now on various elements of our medical devices, and UVM is developing and expanding its engineering programs substantially. We look to the University of Vermont as a key partner. Vermont Technical College is a key partner. Community College of Vermont, and of course our Career Center as well. Job creation is the focus and the centerpiece of this effort. We also have a marvelous community in which to bring this program to fruition, and a marvelous place in which to live. Today is a perfect example of the beauty and the natural, clean, safe, and healthy environment that this part of Vermont represents. The city of Newport has been an ally, a welcoming friend to this project since its inception. And I wanted to ask the Mayor, Paul Manette, to say a few words on behalf of the city, and I want to welcome you, Mayor, to say a few words.
Thank you, Bill, and welcome everybody. This is certainly an exciting day for not only the city of Newport, but as Bill said, the state of Vermont, to have this facility located here. When I first heard the concept of this type of facility being for Newport, I was like, in Newport? Then Bill kind of drew a circle on the map and showed us where we were located and how close we were to all the major universities and how we were a hub and how it would fit right in with the community. And that sold me right on the spot. And this will not only help Newport, but it also helps the entire region, which I look at everything as a piece of a puzzle. And this is one piece to helping this whole area, the Northeast Kingdom, which has the highest unemployment, to grow and to prosper economically. And this facility would also going to be key to helping revitalize our downtown, which has already started. But as we all know, people have to have jobs, good paying jobs, in order to shop at the local stores and the merchants. So it's a win-win for everybody. And that's one thing that I think we've been stressing for many years. And also, I know I've stressed to people who have been leery that it wasn't going to happen. I kept telling them, well, Rome wasn't built overnight and things take time. And I'm pleased that they finally are able to break ground today. So once again, thank you, and thank you, Bill, for your vision for Newport and the area.
We've developed very close working relationships with our state officials, and I'm very, very pleased that the Department of Labor has been so close to this project. We announced the timeline for the AnC Bio project on September 27th, 2012, and it was within 3 days after that announcement that we sat down with our local community and our group of educators and labor development leaders. Cindy Robillard and Jane Fortin have been part of that since the beginning. I do want to ask one of you to come up and say a few words about how labor, private sector, and education work together and how we're collaborating on this particular project. Thank you.
since September of 2012, we've formed a team actually to really be digging into understanding the needs of the employment that's going to be generated. As Bill speaks, jobs creation of jobs are the priority for us, and that's what we really want to support. And this team of people, which has included Eileen and many others from the state college system, from the community college system, we've been available and listening and waiting to hear and anxious to hear about exactly what we're going to be looking for to provide for training and skill development that will allow Vermonters to be able to fill these openings. And so today's a great day for us, and we're excited that we're breaking ground, and we really look forward to that continued effort.
Community-wide economic development is like a puzzle, and everyone plays a role in the puzzle. As the pieces of the puzzle come together, a picture is created. This facility is going to be a remarkable technology facility. Our labor and workforce around this community is going to be an incredibly important part of the puzzle. But transportation is as well. And we're very fortunate that we have a marvelous community airport. And Guy Ruel is here today from the Department of Transportation. And I wanted to ask Guy to say a couple of words about how the airport, its expansion, its development, the scope of what we're going to be doing there is going to complement what we're doing here. And again, each piece of the puzzle creates a broader and bigger picture with economic development.